Hey everyone, it's Sarah and Josiah, and today is a very, very big day because guess what? Little man here is now trying his first bite of solid food. So he has been exclusively breastfed for the first 6 months. That is what the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start him on his solids today, and then we're gonna continue with breastfeeding over until he's about a year, and that's what they recommend doing. Now you can breastfeed your baby however long you want to until you and your baby decide you don't want to breastfeed anymore. They recommend breastfeeding at least up to a year. 2 years is great if you can do it that long, but it really depends on what you all want to do. Now, what are the signs that your baby is ready for solids? Because there's some things you need to look for. Well, first of all, your baby, can set up unassisted. They have really good head control. They also love putting things in their mouth like that. They'll take their hands, put them in their mouth. He's really big about doing that with his teether, so that's signaling to me that he likes to do that. So what are we starting Josiah on today for his very first food? Well, we're gonna start with a single grain baby cereal, rice. And a lot of people wonder, what should I start my baby on the first time I give them food? And it really depends. It depends on who you talk to. I have read that there's really no particular order. I've heard that you should do vegetables before fruits because your baby may like fruits over vegetables. You should do grains, you should do meats. It doesn't matter. It really depends on what you want to do, what your pediatrician says. So what I've done is that I've actually manually pumped some breast milk. So I'm going to use this breast milk and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of rice cereal. He's not going to down a huge amount of this because this is his first time. We'll probably be lucky if he takes, 2-3 spoons of this. So we're gonna mix this together. Okay, are you ready? You ready for your first bite? Here we go. Oh, hold still. What do you think about that? Say, that tastes familiar. I've had that milk before. You ready? Is it good? Is it good? What do you think? What do you think, little man? It's some rice with your milk in it, your milk that you love. You want another bite? You want another bite? You ready? Yummy, 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 yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You like it? Say, I don't know what to think. Say, I don't know what to think. You ready? Well, I think you like it. You're not spitting it out or making weird faces. Another bite. Oops. So we'll do this rice cereal over the next 3 to 5 days and see how he tolerates it. Look for any signs of a rash or like diarrhea or extreme fussiness or anything like that. Make sure he's just tolerating it well. And if he is, then I think we're gonna do maybe like a vegetable next, maybe sweet potatoes or something like that. But with my first son, there's different recommendations when you can start them early. And we tried around 5 months with him, and we did rice cereal too, and he actually got a rash. So we backed off and waited and let his GI system, mature a little bit, let him mature a little bit more. So we'll just see how Josiah does, with that. And those are things you definitely want to watch out for whenever you're starting your baby on new foods. So now I'm just going to let him just really get familiar with a bowl and touching the food. Hopefully he'll touch his hand to it, bring it to his mouth and taste it. So it will be promoting, like self-feeding, because that is where we want to get. But some other things Josiah's been doing since he's hit his 6-month milestone is that he is now really rolling over. So we have to watch him with that, but that's really cool. He loves rolling over. And he is Also just so much more aware and alert with things, and is really just into everything. Like, he's wanting to explore. Like, you know, in his mind that he wants to get up and walk and move around, but he's limited because he's not there yet. But he's definitely loving everything. And his gums down the bottom where his lower central incisors are wanting to come through, they're definitely really swollen. We've had some days that have been really rough with him with teething. So he should be cutting those pretty soon, and that's definitely going to expand our whole food horizon as well. So he's been doing really well, and as he continues to grow, I'll continue giving you guys updates. And you know, thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested in following along with us, you can access the playlist in the YouTube description below.